This is Himalaya.
So Himalaya means...
The him because snow.
Yes.
Ala means abode.
Oh, well, hello. We cannot touch these things actually. Hello.
So Himalaya. So there's a story that it given by the father of Parvati to Shiva as a gift. His father-in-law name was Himavat. There's a stories about it,
Yeah.
but we called it. So that's the latest story about the Shiva.
Interesting. Right, we're here in the gorgeous Himachal Pradesh state of India, right up in the north. If you look over there, you'll see obviously the Himalayas, as us ignorant Westerners call it, but better known as the Himalayas. So we've got our wonderful guide, Mr. Aman, here, and he's
Hi.
going to talk us through so many different aspects. I've learned so much today, but I'm trying to save some of the questions for this little chat. This is the Triund Eco Trek we've been doing.
Yes, it's called the Triund, which very famous all over the world. Whoever people come from everywhere, they must come to Triund, who are the adventure lovers.
Okay.
Tri means three.
Okay.
So here finishing the three routes. One we took, one is from the middle, one from that side. This is the meeting point of three ways. So we call Triund. But it founded by the British. They used to come here for the hunting.
Okay.
It was an open spot here. So you see over there the guest house with the green roof.
Yeah.
It's built by the British. The behind the temple, if you see.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's built by the Britishers.
And that's sort of when
they used to come here for stay when they come for hunting. But the Indian government later they renovation this.
And this is 1800s or 1900s?
No. It built around I think 1920 something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need to learn my history. Okay. And so currently we are at about what 2006
2875
meters.
Yes.
Okay. And up there it's four.
There are many mountain passes and the different peaks. They have a different elevation. If we talk about, there's a very famous mountain pass over there in the middle. We call it the Indrahara Pass, which is 15,000 feet, which is very famous in Dharamshala. So this is the base camp if you climb to go this.
Okay. Yeah. So many people do sort of two
Not
or three
many.
or
it's
four.
Very difficult. You need.
No.
Okay. You have to prepare for this if you want to do that.
Okay. You've climbed to the top there.
I did many times. Yes, but it's very one of the difficult pass. It is the highest. Is does 15,000, but when you climb from the base to the top, it's
tough.
Tough.
Okay.
It's
you need
tough.
to know what you're doing. Okay. All right. So you're from this Dharamshala area.
I'm from Dharamshala, and I'm working from last 15 years as a trekking guide and a tour guide as well. So I started my career as a trekking guide. I start with the bottom. I used to go as a camping boy when I start.
Yeah, so you've been interested in all your life?
Yes. So slowly, I improve myself. I used to become a trekking guide later. I improve myself when I become a tour guide as well.
Okay. And you've been with this company now for...
last 6 years, I'm working with the Creative Journeys.
Yes.
We organize trekking tours and the culture tour as well.
Nice.
If you see in the corner over there,
yep,
there's a very famous peak. You know about the Matterhorn? You heard about it?
Of course, yeah.
Same in Switzerland.
Yes.
The British had given the name of this. This is 5,000 meters. It never climbed. It's very technical.
It's never been climbed?
No, never.
Oh.
Many tried to do this, but they not succeed.
Oh dear. So Aman, this will be full of snow in what, a few weeks' time?
Yes, we are expecting the snow during the Christmas. That time when you will come here, you have to walk on the snow on this way till the top.
Okay.
And it's difficult to walk up and then come down. But it's beautiful once you reach on the top in the snow mountains and snow over there.
Nice.
It's like a heaven.
Okay, so Dharamshala itself, in terms of schooling, are there many primary and secondary schools? Administration, local market, everything is there. Okay, and where do most of those students end up? Do they go to university somewhere?
Yes, we have if they go in Dharam, we have a university in Dharamshala.
Okay.
But if you want to do higher than that, sometime you can go Delhi, Chandigarh, Shimla, or it depends on you. But till the college, you can do in Dharamshala.
What sort of proportion of the students will leave Dharamshala, or do many people stay here their whole life nowadays?
Mostly who get a good education, they had think that they want to settle in other place, had a good life when they get a job. Mostly people in this area, they look for a government job.
Okay.
In India mostly. So when you get a government job, you can go anywhere. But you have very smart work, like you belong from a IT profession, then you will go to maybe Chandigarh, try to do in Gulf countries,
Yes, of course.
also in the Bangalore. Or you will try to go in abroad as well, because everybody know that if you go out from here, obviously you will get a good money.
So if you consider the current sort of Gen Alpha, is it the young people? Like what is their prospects? What do they want to do?
Mainly nowadays the youngster, they are quite weak in the education.
Okay.
They try to go in the army.
Army, so
Yes.
army is quite big. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you are quite good in the education, very intelligent, you definitely get a good job in other big cities like Bombay, Delhi, and all.
All right. So maybe you can tell us more about this region, and you've lived here all your life.
You see, if I talk about Himachal, Himachal, Himachal name given Himachal, we called him, we call to the snow. Anchal is the home. It's a word of snow.
Okay.
So Himachal Pradesh is situated in the North India. We have the 12 districts in Himachal Pradesh. So we are in the Kangra district, which is one of the biggest by the population. Around 1 million population of the Kangra district. And we have a two capital in Himachal Pradesh. One is Shimla, which is used for summer. One is Dharamshala as well, which is used for winter. Because in Shimla we have a lot of snow during the winter. So all the administration shift to Dharamshala.
Where is Shimla in relation to us?
Shimla is 250 kilometers from here, which was the summer capital of British time.
Okay.
Yes. Once they come first to Shimla, then they come to Dharamshala. And then they found this place, the McLeodganj. Just spend the summer. Scottish name actually.
Scottish, yeah, of course.
The McLeod was the governor.
Yes, I
of
think
this
he's quite
whole
famous.
region.
Yeah, very
so
famous.
that's why I just picked the name from the Ganj we call to the town.
Yes.
So in 1905 we had a huge earthquake here. Most of the buildings destroyed. British scared and leave this land.
Okay.
And after the independence in 1960, as everybody knows that His Holiness Dalai Lama comes to Dharamshala and it thrived as a tourism. So since that, it's very popular, especially it called also the home of Dalai Lama exile.
Okay.
Exile.
Right.
And it also called the Little Lhasa. You know about Lhasa? Lhasa is the actual capital of Tibet, in Tibet.
Okay.
So it's called the Little Lhasa. So now mostly the Tibetans are living in McLeodganj, which is given by the government. But apart of that, if you go to Nadi village, Bhagsu, Dharamkot, you will see Hindu people which belongs to the Gaddi tribe. You know what the Gaddi?
No.
Gaddi we call the semi-nomadic people who are very famous for the sheep and goats.
Okay.
Like shepherds. They used to go high Himalayas with their sheep and goats during the summer, spend 4 months, 5 months up there behind the mountains, and during the winter they come down. So mostly the Gadi people, you will find them near the Himalayas because they have a posture land and the rich water source.
They have their own culture, own language, everything?
Yes, they have a Gadi language. I also belong from the Gadi.
Okay.
So my grandparents used to go to the high Himalaya
So
with
it's in
the
your
sheep.
blood. Okay.
But now they changed. We changed the profession. That's a hard one. So now doing a smart work because McLeodganj is very famous as the tourism. So many people who live near the McLeodganj, they mostly depend on tourism. Most have their own taxi, small guest houses, tea shops, and all. It's a smart and good source to earn the money.
Okay, so the main source of income here is tourism based, or is it
only near McLeodganj?
okay?
If I talk about Dharamshala,
yeah, what industries do they have there?
they do the farming near the airport areas, and other people depend on the jobs like the government jobs, private jobs. And as for the tourism, only the McLeodganj people they depend on, because all the tourists stayed in McLeodganj, Nadi, and Bhagsu, not in Dharamshala. Dharamshala just go for the day tour, then come.
So in the distance there, we have a very famous cricket stadium. Do you want to tell us about the cricket stadium, Aman?
One of the beautiful cricket stadium in the world. So
It's also the highest, isn't it?
highest and one of the beautiful cricket stadium in the world.
Great. And we'll be there tomorrow, can't we?
Yes, you're lucky.
So you were telling me about the rainy season. What this place transforms, doesn't it?
It looks like a waterfall all the way, and it's more beautiful than now. Everywhere you will see all the greenery, waterfalls. There's a small waterfall stream full of the water.
Amazing. We'll have to come back.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you need to come back in the July.
Obviously, being in the north of India, there's just so much symbolism. So Aman has offered to educate me and the listeners about some of the Hindu influences here.
So as we know about Shiva, and we know Shiva lives in the high Himalayas. The
Okay.
people who living near the Himalayas, they are the true followers of Shiva.
Okay.
Whenever you go to the high Himalayas, we believe once Shiva traveled from here to there, here to there. So he did the meditation and all. So whenever you go to the North Indians village, city, wherever you will see the Shiva's temple.
Okay.
It is the prominent god of ours. And you know what? Hinduism, we believe in the three gods.
Brahma is the one. Yeah.
Brahma is the creator.
Okay.
Vishnu is the protector.
Yep.
Okay. Shiva is the destroyer.
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 Right.
Destroyer for good things, bad things, whatever, when he needed. So Shiva has a wife. We call it the Parvati. We believe that when time is Shiva and this nature is Parvati, when everything is balanced, everything will be going good.
Time and the nature is in balance. Okay.
Nature we consider the female.
Okay.
So we believe when you will go to high Himalaya, you will see this sign of student.
Tridents. Okay.
Whenever,
so these tridents.
Whenever people come here to this temple, they offer the student as a blessing. When I go to somewhere to the temple, I make a wish. When it will fulfill, I will offer this to the temple.
Okay.
Each house in the villages, we have a 3 or 4 temples. Whenever we go to the work, we take a blessing. Whenever we come back, we have a Shiva temple, we have a goddess temple, we have a clan god as well in at home. So we truly believe on Shiva. If you're North Indian, they are true followers Shiva. If you go to the south, you will see the Vishnu. And if you go towards Mumbai, you will know what Ganesha.
Yes.
Is the prominent god of Mumbai's people.
Okay.
Yeah. If you go to
so it's definitely a regional.
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Okay.
If you heard about in Mumbai, there's huge celebration about the Lord Ganesha. The Ganesha who has an elephant head.
Yes, of course.
Yes,
yeah.
he's a prominent god in the Mumbai's. But in the North India, we believe in the Shiva. And we follow the Shiva rituals at bedding and or whatever we do in the Himalayas. Any kind of things we do the Shivas.
Right, so it's very much it's linked to the Himalayas itself or mountains in general.
Actually, see these mountains?
Yes.
This is the father-in-law of Shiva.
Father-in-law of Shiva.
So you can see how they connect.
What's his name?
It's the Himalaya. Actually, his father-in-law name was Himavat.
Okay.
So his daughter was Parvati.
Yes.
Then she go through this Himalaya to her house.
Yes.
And to get the marriage. So it's given by the gift of him to Shiva from his father-in-law.
That's quite a gift.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So we believe behind these snow mountains there are many holy lakes. Holy lakes.
Okay.
So in the special occasion which belongs to Shiva, we go there, take a holy dip.
Have you done that?
Yes, many times. Okay. There are so many holy lakes behind.
You do it in summer or winter?
In the rainy season, in the monsoon time. That is a special occasion which belongs to Shiva.
When is the rainy season again?
From July to September. August is the holiest month of this. So we go there and a holy dip and take a blessing.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you try and do that as often as you can or just whenever you're there?
No, you can't. There is some special time to go there. You can't go all the time. Now you can't. But there's a time that from July to September, all the high Himalaya, wherever the Shiva's temple, people have a wish once they go there and take the blessing of Shiva.
Nice. And you mentioned the snow mountain. What's the real name again?
This is Himalaya.
So Himalaya means?
The him because snow.
Yes.
Ala means abode.
Oh, well, hello. We cannot touch these things. Hello.
So Himalaya. So there's a story that it's given by the father of Parvati to Shiva as a gift. His father-in-law name was Himavat. There's a stories about it.
Yeah.
But we called it. So that's the latest story about the Shiva.
Interesting. Well, I've learned a lot. Thank you so much.
I love from my childhood. I love to travel. So one day it fulfilled. So I'm very happy. So that all the time
Mm,
new people come, new thoughts, new talk, new life experience. I
amazing.
learned so many things from my guest as
Yeah.
well.
What else?
Suppose if I'm with someone with them for 1 week, so they will share their
Mm.
own life
You
stories.
said you had a group of 16 Australian
Yes, yes,
schoolgirls. That must have been entertaining.
yes, they were actually. But when they come here, the weather was like this,
Cool.
cool,
Yes.
like this, a
Yeah.
little bit cloudy. We reach on the campsite, pitch the tent. In the evening, start drizzling. We bind up the tents, shift all the group to the rooms. We have a guest house over there.
Okay.
When we woke up in the morning, there was the 2 feet snow.
Snow.
I
No,
just,
yeah.
tried to open the door. I couldn't.
So much snow, and you
Yes,
didn't expect it. It was a
we didn't
surprise. Okay.
expect it. Then I saw from the window, oh my God, it's a huge. You just open the door,
Yeah.
go out. When the girls woke up, oh my God, for them it was a dream because
Okay.
they never seen the snow in their life. So the next day they also spend in Triund. Whole day they make a snowman,
Snowman.
something, they just playing.
So the weather in the mountains is unpredictable. I'm sure.
Yes, if I talk about the both forecast, we
Mm.
can't say how will be the weather in the
So
mountain.
we are.
We can say about on the city only.
Okay. Amazing.
People come here, they had a good experience. They never forget this kind of. Many people are who came with me, still in my touch. They talk to me, how's going your life, and
Great.
yes.